The clink of wine glasses faded as my cousin Tara's voice cut through the family reunion, sharp and gleeful. "Dolly, still the poor one, scraping by?" Laughter erupted, my family's eyes glinting with pity and scorn, their words a blade. Unaware, I held a secret, a real estate deal, a signed contract, a truth that could silence them all, hidden in my bag, burning as I sat frozen, humiliated, in the summer dusk. The Virginia air was thick with July heat, the scent of honeysuckle and grilled corn drifting through Aunt May's sprawling backyard, its fairy lights strung across the oaks, casting a warm glow on the family reunion. At 35, I, Dolly, sat at a picnic table, my cotton dress sticking to my thighs, a plastic cup of iced tea sweating in my hand, the chatter of my extended family, cousins, aunts, uncles, my older sister Faye, a familiar hum, now laced with venom. The folding chairs creaked, the paper plates piled with ribs and coleslaw, the laughter loud, but Tara's voice, my cousin, had just sliced through it all. Her Dolly, still the poor one, scraping by, a dart, her smirk wide, the table's eyes turning, their chuckles a chorus, my face burning, my secret a $1.2 million real estate contract, finalized last week, tucked in my purse, a fire I held, unspoken. In the humid night, I was a real estate agent, my days spent touring fixer-uppers in Richmond, my nights crunching numbers in my one-bedroom apartment, its cracked linoleum a far cry from Aunt May's manicured estate in Chesterfield. I'd clawed my way through the industry, my hustle quiet, my bank account thin, $2, $300, rent due. But the deal, a commercial lot sold to a developer, was a game-changer, its commission enough to reshape my life, a truth I'd planned to share tonight, until their mockery froze me. They don't know, my inner monologue seethed, humiliation a knot, Tara's jab a spark, their laughter a mirror to years of being the family's underdog, my struggle a joke, their judgment a weight I'd carried, now cracking. Tara leaned back, her sundress crisp, her wine glass raised, her "no offense, Dolly, just saying a lie," her husband Greg nodding, his times are tough, patronizing their wealth, her law firm, his dealership a shield, my thrift store sandals a target. Faye, my sister, sat across, her silk blouse gleaming, her laugh soft but sharp, her "Dolly's fine, aren't you?" a deflection, her eyes dodging mine a tell. Mom, beside her, fanned herself with a napkin, her "let's not" weak, her silence complicity, Dad's absence, gone 2 years, heart attack, a void, their pity a pattern my role. Poor Dolly, a script I'd played, now despised. They've always done this, my inner voice churned, anger flickering, their scorn a ritual, my financial struggles, layoffs, student loans, a story they'd spun, my resilience unseen, my deal a secret, burning in my purse, a power I hadn't wielded, yet. A flashback surfaced, raw and vivid. I was 22, in Mom's kitchen, my first job lost, Faye's "you'll figure it out" curt, Tara's "maybe try something easier" smug, my "I'm trying" small, their nods brief, my dreams real estate, stability a flicker, their doubt a shadow, now a blade, now mine to turn. I stood, my chair scraping, the table's eyes shifting, my "I need air" quiet, my purse clutched, the contracts weighed a pulse, their laughter fading, Aunt May's "oh, honey" trailing, her concern a mask, my hurt a truth, not their burden. The backyard's grass was soft, the fairy lights dim, the cicadas loud, my sandals sinking, my breath shallow, the reunion a stage, their mockery a scene, my secret a curtain unraised. Why now? My inner monologue questioned, confusion thick, Tara's "poor one" a taunt, Faye's silence a betrayal, their wealth a wall, my struggle a window they'd mocked, my deal a door unopened. I leaned against an oak, its bark rough, my purse heavy, the contract, pages crisp, signatures fresh, a lifeline, my commission, $36,000 after taxes, a future, not their pity. I'd worked 6 months, late nights with developers, zoning laws, my work close to clients a mantra, my breakthrough a truth, not their story. They don't deserve to know. My inner voice seethed, resentment rising, their laughter a wound, my secret a shield, my strength a spark, not their flame. A flashback hit. I was 30, at a cousin's wedding. Tara's still renting Dolly. Sly phase, she's independent, hollow. I'm working on it tight. Their smiles thin, my hustle unseen. Their judgment a chain, now breaking. I returned, the table's chatter resuming. Tara's glance fleeting, Faye's smile forced, Mom's fan fluttering. The reunion a dance, my role unchanged. Their poor Dolly a label, my deal a truth, hidden, not shared. I could show them, my inner monologue tempted, suspense building, the contract a weapon, their shock a vision, my restraint a choice, not a retreat. I sat, my iced tea warm, the fairy lights flickering, the Virginia heat a weight, my purse a secret, my heart a fire, not their spark. What do they see in me? My inner voice wondered, tension rising, their mockery a clue, my struggle a story, my victory a shadow I'd reveal, or hold, trembling, in the summer dusk, my hurt a wound, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, my path a question, mine to answer, not theirs to write. The Virginia night was heavy, the air sticky with July's lingering heat as I, Dolly, drove my beat-up hatchback away from Aunt May's Chesterfield estate, the family reunion's fairy lights fading in my rearview mirror. At 35, my hands gripped the wheel, my cotton dress damp, my purse on the passenger seat, its weight more than leather. The $1.2 million real estate contract inside, a commercial lot deal I'd finalized last week, my secret untouched, unshared after my family's mockery. Tara's Dolly, still the poor one, scraping by, and their laughter, Faye's sharp chuckle, Mom's weak, let's not, echoed, a wound that pulsed with every mile, my humiliation a fire, my resilience a quiet spark, my strategic deal a truth they'd never seen, trembling, in the dark Richmond Road. My hatchback's AC sputtered, the dashboard's glow dim, the radio off, the silence a canvas for their voices. Tara's smirk, Greg's, times are tough. Faye's, Dolly's fine, aren't you? Each a barb, their pity a chorus, my role. Poor Dolly, a script I'd let define me, now rejected. I was a real estate agent, my Richmond life a grind of open houses and late-night emails, my one-bedroom apartment a testament to lean years, $2, $300 in savings and $900 rent looming, but the deal, a 6-month chess game with developers, had shifted everything. Its $36,000 commission, a lifeline I'd earned, not begged. They don't know me. My inner monologue seethed, hurt a raw edge, their laughter a mirror to years of dismissal, my secret a shield, my strength a light, not their flame. The road curved, headlights slicing through pines, my mind drifting, their mockery a weight, my drive a refuge, my thoughts a tangle of grief and defiance. Why do they always do this? My inner voice questioned, confusion thick, Tara's wealth a crown, Faye's success a pedestal, Mom's silence a betrayal, their poor one a verdict, my struggle a joke, my deal a truth, hidden, not theirs. A flashback surfaced, sharp and sore. I was 19, in Mom's dining room, my community college acceptance shared. Faye's, that's practical, flat. Tara's, not everyone's cut for UVA, sly. My, it's what I can afford, small. Mom's nod brief, their ambition a light, my effort a shadow, my resilience a seed, then unseen, now growing. I'd started the deal last winter. A whisper of opportunity, a vacant lot, zoned commercial, near Richmond's revitalized riverfront. A client, a developer named Carl, had passed, but I'd seen potential. My nights spent studying zoning codes, my days pitching to investors, my this could work a mantra, my hustle quiet, my bank account, $800 then. A risk, my calls to Carl relentless, My I've got a buyer, a leap, his year tenacious, Dolly a spark, the contract signed, a secret I'd planned to reveal, until their laughter silenced me. I outplayed them all. My inner monologue glowed, pride flickering, my strategic mind, calls, clauses, handshakes, a strength, their poor one a lie, my deal a truth, not their story. A flashback hit, raw and clear. I was 27, at Faye's engagement party, her law firm job lauded, Tara's Dolly still hustling houses, smug, closed my first sale, quiet, mom's that's nice, fleeting, Faye's smile thin, their pride hers, my milestone a footnote, my resilience a fire, banked, not burned. I learned to hide, my inner voice admitted, sadness a stone, their dismissal a lesson, my struggle a path, my deal a rebellion, not their gift. I'd kept the deal close, my text to Carl coded, my laptop password locked, my apartment's kitchen table a war room, my work close to my broker a vow, my commission a future, not their pity. The city's lights emerged, Richmond's skyline modest, my apartment near, my purse heavy, the contract's pages a pulse, my humiliation a wound, my resilience a thread, not snapped. They think I'm broken. My inner monologue seethed, anger a tide, Tara's scraping by a taunt, Faye's silence a choice, mom's fan a shield, their wealth a wall, my deal a window, not yet opened. I parked, the hatchback's engine ticking, the streets quiet a balm, my sandals soft on asphalt, my condo's cracked linoleum waiting, my life lean, fierce, a truth, not their script. I sat on my couch, the lamp's glow harsh, my purse open, the contract's edges crisp, its signatures, Carl, the buyer, me. A triumph, my $36,000 commission a key, not their lock. I could have shown them, my inner voice tempted, suspense rising, their shock a vision, my restraint a strategy, not a retreat. A flashback softened the edge. I was 32, at Dad's funeral, Tara's you holding up, Dolly? Pitying, Faye's, she's tough, hollow, my I'm managing tight, their grief theirs, my loss unseen, my hustle alight, now blazing, now mine. What's my worth to them? My inner monologue wondered, tension building, their mockery a clue, my deal a secret, my resilience a fire, not their spark, my path a question, trembling, in the Richmond night, my hurt a wound, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, my future a canvas, mine to paint, not theirs to judge. The Richmond afternoon was heavy with August haze, the air thick in my one-bedroom apartment, its cracked linoleum cool under my bare feet. At 35, I, Dolly, sat at my kitchen table, my laptop open to a zoning report, my phone buzzing with a client's email, the $1.2 million real estate contract, a commercial lot deal, signed 2 weeks ago, folded in a drawer, its $36,000 commission still unreal, a secret I'd held since my family's reunion mockery. Tara's Dolly, still the poor one, and Faye's sharp laugh had cut deep, their pity, Tara's smirk, mom's silence, a wound, but the deal, my 6-month grind, was my pride, not their scorn. The hurdles, skeptical buyers, zoning snags, my own doubts, had tested me, my isolation a shadow, my small victories a spark, my mentor's belief a lifeline, my strength trembling, in the Virginia heat. My apartment was a cocoon, its walls bare but for a pinned map of Richmond's riverfront, the lot's location marked, my coffee mug stained, my budget, $2, $100 now, bills looming a tightrope. I was a real estate agent, my days a blur of showings, my nights a battle with contracts, the deal my obsession since January, a vacant lot zoned commercial, a developer's dream I'd seen when others hadn't. I made this happen. My inner monologue glowed, pride a quiet pulse, Tara's scraping by a lie, my family's doubt a noise, my deal a truth, not their story. Can I do more? My inner voice wavered, self-doubt a fog, my bank account a risk, my isolation. Nights alone, no calls, a weight, my resilience a light, not their flame. The deal had been a gauntlet, its hurdles relentless, my confidence a thread, often frayed. Carl, the developer, had balked, his too small, Dolly curt, its prime location shaky, his doubt a mirror to Tara's poor one, my hustle a defiance, not a plea. Zoning issues flared, the city's board delaying my calls daily, polite, met with "we'll see." My nights spent decoding ordinances, my "this will work" a mantra, my doubt. What if it falls apart? A storm, not a breeze. A flashback surfaced, raw and sharp. I was 28, pitching my first sale. The buyers, "you're green," kid smug. My "I know the market" firm. Phase, "you'll crash later." My closing a win. Their doubt a pattern. My grit a spark, now blazing. Enter Vivian, my broker, a 60-year-old dynamo, her silver bob sharp, her "you've got guts" Dolly warm, her belief a lifeline when Carl wavered. She'd mentored me for years, her office. Cluttered, coffee-scented, a haven, her "push harder," a challenge, not a jab. Last March, when zoning stalled, her "you're not done, keep digging" steadied me, her nod at my research, maps, permits, a win, her "you're closer," a truth, not their pity. She sees me, my inner heart glowed, vulnerability a tide, Vivian's faith ashore, my family's scorn a wound, my strength a question, hers to affirm. A buyer, a retail chain, emerged in April. Their rep, Miss Patel, skeptical, her "why this lot?" clipped my pitch. Traffic data, growth projections, polished, my hand shaky, my "it's a gold mine" bold, her "will think" a hurdle, my doubt, "I'm not enough" a roar, Vivian's "you nailed it" a counter. I'd worked weekends, my fridge bare, my $600 savings a risk, my calls to Patel relentless, my "we're close" a vow, her "you're persistent" a spark, the contract signed, a victory, small but mine. I outworked them, my inner monologue sang, pride a fire, Carl's tenacious echoing, my isolation a choice, not a cage. The struggle deepened in May, a rival agent undercutting me, his Dolly's small time a jab, my client's hesitation a blow, my nights sleepless, my doubt, what if I lose it? A weight, Vivian's fight dirty but smart a guide, my counteroffer, lower commission, faster close, a gamble, my "I deliver" a truth, Patel's not a win, my $36,000 a pulse, not their pity. A flashback hit. I was 31, at Tara's baby shower, her still no big break. Dolly? Sly face, she's trying hollow. My "I closed a duplex" quiet moms, "that's nice" brief. Their wealth a wall, my hustle unseen, my deal a rebellion now real. I stood, my apartment's fan humming, my map a beacon, the contract's door locked, my phone quiet. No text from Faye. "Mom's you okay?" Unanswered, my isolation a shield, not a chain. They don't get to know. My inner voice hardened, pride a star, their poor one a lie, my deal a truth, my resilience a light, not their spark. Vivian called, her "what's next" closer, warm, my more deals bigger, bold, her laugh a gift, my ambition a path, not their map. I'm not their shadow, my inner resolve affirmed, vulnerability a truth, my doubt a ripple, my strength a bloom, not their flame. The reunion's sting lingered, Tara's laugh a ghost, Faye's silence a blade, Mom's fan a dodge, their pity a pattern, my deal a secret, not theirs to claim. I sketched the lot, my pencil tracing its lines, my pride in building, not proving, my isolation a space, not a void. Vivian's "you're a closer" a mantra, my $36,000 a key, not their lock. What's my worth? My inner monologue mused, tension rising, their mockery a wound, my victories, Patel's nod, Carl's respect, a light, my path of fire, trembling, in the Richmond haze, my hurt a truth, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, my future a canvas, mine to shape, not theirs to judge. The Richmond dusk was heavy with September's fading warmth, the air tinged with cedar and exhaust in my one-bedroom apartment, its cracked linoleum a familiar grit under my bare feet. At 35, I Dolly stood at my kitchen table, my laptop closed, a signed $1.2 million real estate contract, a commercial lot deal, now filed, its $36,000 commission deposited yesterday, a quiet triumph after months of hurdles, doubt, and isolation. The family reunion sting, Tara's Dolly, still the poor one, scraping by, and Faye's sharp laugh, lingered, their mockery a wound, my secret deal a shield I'd held since July. With Mom's text about another gathering tomorrow, I faced a choice: attend, reveal my win, or stay silent, my heart torn not by revenge, but a longing for peace and acknowledgement, the tension a weight, trembling, in the Virginia twilight. My apartment was still, its bare walls softened by a single fern sketch, my coffee mug empty, my bank account, $34, $200 now, bills paid, a new reality, the deal's success a pulse, not a shout. I was a real estate agent, my days once lean, open houses, $2,300 savings, now shifting, my nights no longer just zoning codes but plans, a second deal brewing, my hustle a fire, not their spark. I did this, my inner monologue glowed, pride a steady tide, Tara's poor one a lie, Faye's silence a blade, Mom's pity a shadow, my deal a truth, not their story. Do I need them to know? My inner voice wavered, conflict a fog, my peace a hope, their acknowledgement a dream, my strength a question, mine to answer. The deal's final stretch had been a crucible, its weight heavier than the contract's pages. In August, the buyer, Ms. Patel, had wavered, her "we're rethinking" a jolt, my nights spent revising terms, my "this lot's unique" a plea, my doubt, "I'll lose it" a roar, Vivian's "stay sharp," Dolly a lifeline, my mentor's belief a tether. A zoning glitch surfaced, a last-minute permit snag, my calls to the city, frantic, polite, met with checkback, my "we're so close" to Carl, the developer, a vow, his "you're relentless" a spark, my isolation a cave, my resilience a light. The signing, in Vivian's cluttered office, was quiet, Patel's pen steady, my hands shaky, the $36,000 a win, not their pity, my pride in building, not proving, a truth, not their frame. A flashback surfaced, raw and heavy. I was 24, in Mom's living room, my first commission, $3,000, shared, Tara's "that's cute" smug, Faye's "you'll need more" curt, my "it's a start" small, Mom's nod fleeting, their doubt a wall, my hustle a flicker, now ablaze. They never saw me, my inner heart ached, grief a stone, their mockery, July's laughter, Tara's smirk, a pattern, my deal a rebellion, my peace a goal, not their gift. I'd kept the deal secret, my text to Vivian coded, my laptop locked, my apartment a fortress, my "it's done" to Carl a whisper, my triumph mine, not theirs to claim. Mom's text glowed on my phone, family dinner at Faye's, tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Come, Dolly.
Her tone, soft, was a shift, not a bridge. Faye's silence since the reunion a weight, Tara's absence from my life a relief, their invitation a question: go, reveal, or stay away. I don't want to fight, my inner monologue sighed, longing a tide, revenge a shadow I'd shunned, acknowledgement a hope, their poor Dolly, a script I'd rewrite or ignore. I paced, my sandals soft, the fern sketch a mirror, my deal a power, my peace a choice, not their nod. What do I owe them? My inner voice pressed, tension rising, their pity a wound, my win a light, my isolation a shield, not a chain. Vivian called, her voice gravelly, her "you're on fire," closer, warm, her "what's next?" a spark, my another lot, bigger, bold, her laugh a gift, my ambition a path, not their map. Family trouble? She asked, her insight sharp, my "they don't get me" honest, her "you don't need them to" a truth, my doubt. Will they ever see me? A ripple, her enough a counter, my strength a bloom, not their flame. A flashback hit. I was 33, at a cousin's barbecue. Tara's still no house, Dolly's lie, Phase, she's fine, hollow. My, I'm saving tight. Mom's fan fluttering. Their wealth a crown. My hustle unseen. My deal a secret. Now real, now mine. I sat, my table cluttered. Maps, notes. The contract's drawer locked. It's $36,000 a key, not their lock. I could walk in, show them. My inner monologue tempted. Suspense building, their shock of vision. Faye's eyes wide. Tara's smirk gone. Mom's fan still. My restraint a strategy. My peace a goal, not their gasp. I imagined Faye's dining room, its chandelier bright, their voices loud, my contract a quiet bomb, my words calm. I closed $1 million deal. But would they hear? My inner heart ached, conflict a weight, their acknowledgement a dream, my peace a truth, not their nod, my pride in standing, not shouting, a light, not their spark. The gathering loomed, Faye's address a pin on my phone, my dress, new, navy, $80 a choice, my purse ready, the contract await, my decision unmade, go, stay, speak, silence, my heart heavy, my strength clear. I don't need their eyes, my inner resolve hardened, peace a dawn, their poor one a lie, my deal a truth, my isolation a space, not a void, Vivian's you're enough, a mantra, my $36,000 a future, not their pity. A flashback softened the edge. I was 29, in Dad's hospital room, his you're tougher than they think, faint, my I'll show them true, his smile a light, now mine, not theirs to dim, my pride a fire, not their fuel. I stood, the apartment's fan humming, the city's hum faint, my fern's sketch a beacon, my phone dark, Mom's text unanswered, my conflict a storm, my peace a path, trembling, in the Richmond dusk, my hurt a scar, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, my future a canvas, mine to shape, not theirs to judge, my choice a question, heavy, but mine, not theirs to answer. The Richmond evening was crisp with September's first chill, the air carrying the faint scent of wood smoke as I, Dolly, stepped into Faye's elegant fan district home, its chandelier casting a warm glow over the family dinner. At 35, I wore a navy dress, my purse heavy with a $1.2 million real estate contract, a commercial lot deal, its $36,000 commission banked last month, a secret I'd held since July's reunion, where Tara's Dolly, still the poor one, and Faye's sharp laugh had branded me, their mockery a wound, Mom's silence a sting. The deal, my 6-month grind through zoning snags and doubt, was my pride, not their pity. Vivian's you're enough, my anchor. My choice to attend tonight not for revenge, but for peace, a statement of my worth, trembling, in the Virginia night. Faye's dining room was polished, its mahogany table set with linen napkins, the aroma of roasted chicken and rosemary thick, the chatter of my family, cousins, aunts, Mom, lively but edged, their eyes flickering as I entered, my navy dress a quiet defiance, my sandals soft on hardwood. Tara sat across, her silk scarf bright, her smile tight, Greg beside her, his tie loose, Mom at the head, her cardigan soft, her Dolly you made it warm, but cautious, Faye pouring wine, her blouse crisp, her good to see you clipped, a nod to July's tension, their poor Dolly a ghost, my contract a pulse, not yet revealed. I sat, my purse by my chair, the tables clink, forks, glasses a rhythm, their voices a hum, Tara's Dolly, still in that little apartment, sly, her glance sharp, Greg's rents brutal now, patronizing, their wealth a crown, my $34,000 balance a secret, my hustle unseen. They haven't changed, my inner monologue sighed, heard a faint pang, their mockery a pattern, my deal a truth, not their script. Mom's let's eat was a dodge, Faye's silence a wall, their eyes skimming me my role. Underdog, pitted, unchallenged, my strength a light, not their spark. A flashback surfaced, soft but clear. I was 26 in Mom's kitchen, my first big listing lost, Tara's better luck next time smug, Faye's you'll survive curt, my I'll keep going small, their doubt a weight, my resilience a seed, now blooming. The meal unfolded, their chatter, stocks, vacations, distant, my iced tea cool, my words few, Tara's Dolly, your quiet probing, her smirk faint, phase, she's always been a jab, their pity a thread, my purse a fire, my choice a tide, not a wave. I don't need their stage, my inner resolve hardened, peace a goal, their acknowledgement a hope, not a need, my worth a truth, not their nod. Vivian's voice echoed, her, you're a closer, a mantra, my deal, Carl's nod, Patel's signature, a triumph, my pride in building, not proving, a light, not their flame. After dessert, the table cleared, Faye's dining room quieter, the chandelier's light softer, Mom's, how's work, Dolly? Gentle, a rare bridge, their eyes turning, Tara's brow raised, Faye's glass paused, my moment a spark, not a blaze. I stood, my purse in hand, my voice steady, I've been working on something calm, my hands unshaking, the contract's pages crisp as I drew them out, I closed a $1.2 million deal, a commercial lot, last month clear, not loud, the room stilling, their faces shifting, Tara's smirk gone, Faye's eyes wide, Mom's fan frozen, Greg's fork down, their silence a pulse, my worth a statement, not a plea. I laid the contract on the table, its signatures, Carl, Patel, me, a truth, my $36,000 commission unspoken, it's done final, my eyes meeting theirs, not seeking, but seeing, their shock a ripple, not my goal, my peace a tide, not their gasp. I'm not their shadow, my inner heart sang, closure a dawn, their poor one a lie, my deal a light, my strength a bloom, not their flame. Tara's Dolly, that's huge, was halting Faye's, why didn't you say? Soft Mom's, I'm proud, shaky, their words a gesture, my worth not theirs to give, my nod calm, I wanted to do it my way, true, my boundary a shield, not a sword. A flashback softened the edge. I was 30, in Dad's study, his you're scrappy, Dolly warm, I'll make it earnest, his nod a light, now mine, not theirs to dim, my deal a vow, kept, not shared. Their reactions, Tara's tight smile, Faye's forced congrats, Mom's wet eyes, were theirs, not mine, my focus inward, my pride in standing, not shouting, my peace in being, not proving, my future a canvas, not their frame. I left early, my purse light, the contract left behind, a statement, not a weapon, Faye's see you soon quiet, Mom's hug brief, Tara's silence loud, the night's chill a balm, my hatchback waiting, Richmond streets alive, my apartment a haven, not their stage. I stood on my balcony, the city's hum soft, my fern sketch pinned, a second deal brewing, my $34,000 a key, not their lock. What makes us whole? My inner monologue mused, a question for me, for anyone, their mockery a scar, my growth a truth, my peace a ground I'd claimed, not borrowed. I whispered, not to them, but to me, you did enough, my voice soft, the stars faint, my heart steady, my hurt a memory, my strength a light, not theirs to dim, trembling, in the Richmond night, my closure a quiet victory, my hope a path, forward, not back, Dolly's, not theirs, but mine always.